We are students. I'll speak first. I'm a teacher. We're students from Arlington, Virginia, one in the high schools there, but specifically a career center called Arlington Career Center. And these are 3 current students taking TV and multimedia production courses there, and one of our recent graduates from NYU Film School. And they can tell you themselves who they are.
My name is Liz, and I'm a junior.
I'm Sarah. I'm a junior at Yorktown High School with Liz.
Oh, okay.
And I'm Ben, and I'm a junior at Wakefield High School.
Great.
And I'm Will. I went to Yorktown and the Career Center.
Today we are going to have a live web conference telecast with other school students in Texas. And I believe it's Richardson. Can you help me out?
Yeah, it's Richardson.
Richardson, Texas. And it's Take Your Kid to Work Day over there, as it is here. And they're going to be hearing from these students about what students who are a little older than they are doing in television, multimedia, computer type skills, learning industries.
Okay, for the kids here in Richardson, you're in our digital studio. And today we're honored to have some students from Arlington, Virginia, not Arlington, Texas, but Arlington, Virginia, are in a conference room in Nortel's Washington, D.C. office. So you're going to have an opportunity to visit with them via video conference. And some of your parents make some of the products that make this video conference possible. So you're communicating with people hundreds of miles away thanks to your parents. So these are students at the Arlington Career Center. They're high school students, and on the far right is their teacher, David Welch. And we're going to talk a little bit about careers with them, and then we're going to show them, or we're going to show you some videos that they have created with help from NortelLearniT, which is an online website that Nortel has developed that teaches technology skills to students and teachers. So I'm going to turn it over to David and the kids in Washington.
Yeah, there's tutorials how to make a scary movie. You can go home, if you've got a camcorder, you can just make a movie of your own, and you got to start somewhere. They'll get you, see if you're interested, see if you like it, and if you are, you can continue along your path and make movies when you're older.
There lies a secret on 2700 South Ive Street. A secret you don't want to be part of. The scariest movie of 2005.
This is my house.
The last 10 minutes will leave you speechless. Ive Street.
Well, for those of you who don't know, Martha Behar is the only female president of the Nortel company, and I was fortunate enough to do an interview with her. So it was really inspirational to myself because I'm a female wanting to go into this field that is male-dominated, and that's what Martha Behar had to do, and she's kind of had to overcome things, and it was a great experience to have an interview with her, and she just gives a whole bunch of advice to girls going into this, and just basically telling them, you know, to if they really want to do something, to go for it. So it's really inspirational, and it'd be great if you guys...
Hello, my name is Liz Sadova. I'm here with Martha Behar from the Nortel company. Have you always known what you wanted to do, or how did you get into this position?
I wouldn't say that I've always known. I think deep inside you know what you're good at, and I've always been very good at the sciences and the math. So I knew I wanted to be an engineer. So that was the first step. And I studied engineering, and then from there I got into telecommunications, and the rest is history.
What is it like being a female in such a male-dominant community?
Well, at least from the start, you do get quite a bit of attention because, you know, there's not too many women in this industry, and to that you add a very male-dominated market. So you do get a bit of attention, and people remember, oh, there's this lady that runs Nortel in the region, so it's a great advertisement, I think, for us. There are very positive aspects to it, and there are challenges that come along, but I think those are challenges that are across the board. Our male colleagues have them as well. The most important thing is that when you're doing business in regions like the Caribbean, Latin America, and anywhere else, is that you're very determined and that you have a purpose and that you're very straightforward, that you're simple in the way that you do these businesses so that people embrace what you're trying to do from a Nortel perspective and hopefully become very successful together.
Would that be the advice you would give to females specifically, or is there any other advice that you would give females?
You know, I think the thing that has worked for me is that you absolutely need to follow your dreams, and you can't let gender get in the way. I think that in anything that we do, there has to be a lot of passion behind what you believe that you can do, even if you're not 100% sure. There has to be strong purpose and with a lot of conviction in what you're trying to do. And have that written by, you know, an ambition to continue growing and doing right by who you're doing business with.
Well, thank you very much. I appreciate all of your time and your great answers.
Thank you very much.
It was nice meeting you.
Thank you very much for having me.